4 loyal subjects about to take an audience with this majestic machine. Will she bestow a jackpot today or rise for tipping points? Hello and welcome to Tipping Point. Let's meet the 4 players, all hoping to win thousands today.
I'm Grant, a sales executive from Northern Ireland.
I'm Carmel, a costume designer from London.
I'm Kenny, a maths teacher from Liverpool.
I'm Jan, a retired nursery nurse from Eastbourne.
Good luck to all of you. Let's play Tipping Points. In round 1, you each start with 3 counters. Questions are on the buzzer. If you buzz in and give me a correct answer, you have a choice to make. You can either choose to play one of your counters into the machine, or if you think the machine's not quite ready to pay out yet, you can get one of your opponents to play one of theirs instead. Most of the counters you get out of the machine will add £50 to your score. That, of course, includes our mystery counters, which come with a bonus prize. But also nestled in the machine are our 2 double counters. If either of those drop for you, it will double the value of your entire drop. As always, the person in last place will be eliminated from the game, so keep your eyes on the double counters because they could make all the difference. Everybody ready? Hands on your buzzers. Here comes your first question. How many sons does Prince Charles have? Grant.
2.
Yes, you're absolutely right, Grant. One to get you started. Would you like to play or pass?
I think I'll play.
OK, where are you going to go?
We'll try drop zone 4, please.
OK, let's start at drop zone 4 for Grant, please. Straight in, Grant. I think that worked out in the end. That could have been disastrous, Grant. Is it going to work out with anything over the tipping points? Yep, a nice start. 2 counters for you there, Grant. Well done.
Good.
£100 across the tipping point. Let's take that from the machine and put it into your bank. You're off the mark with £100. Very well done.
Thank you.
And you've still got 2 counters left. OK, next question. Which Christian church and charitable organisation is informally known as the Sally Army? Jan.
The Salvation Army.
Yes, that's right, Jan. Now, would you like to play or would you like to pass?
I think I'm going to play drop zone 1.
OK, let's start at drop zone 1 for Jan. To the other end of the machine. When you're ready, Jan. What do you think, Jan?
Oh, I wanted it a bit further over to the left, I think.
Is it going to be flat?
Oh, it's flat anyway.
Yeah. Need a decent shove, maybe get that mystery counter over. Go on now, go on.
Oh,
yeah, you go.
Come on.
Anything across.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff. 3 across the tipping point there, Jan. Well done. £150 to get you started. Let's take that from the machine and put it into your bank. That puts you out in the lead on £150 with 2 counters left to play. Well done. Next question. Before being trademarked in 1949, which board game was originally called Murder? Kenny.
Cluedo?
Yes, you're right, Kenny. Well done. So, would you like to play or pass?
I think I'm going to play, please.
Where are you going to go?
Drop zone 4.
Light up drop zone 4 for Kenny, please. Doubles on that top shelf there as well, Kenny. Maybe get that into play. Oh, no, hard luck.
Heartbreaking.
So that's 1 counter into the machine, but nothing in the bank. Still got 2 counters left to play with. Next question. On a posted envelope, the abbreviation RTS stands for Return to who? Kenny.
Sender?
Yep, that's right. Would you like to play or pass?
I think I'm going to play again.
OK.
And I think I'm going to persist with drop zone 4.
Let's light up drop zone 4, please. Does look very tempting. Was it the right thing to do? It's gone the other way.
No, no, no.
Could be all right. Get a decent shove here, get a few across that top shelf.
No.
Could be. There's a look. It's double at the front.
Go on, then. Go on. Oh, Kenny, no.
I think this spells the end, doesn't it?
No! Sorry, Kenny, nothing from that drop either. So you're down to your last counter. Nothing in the bank. You need to use it very wisely. OK, next question. Which Shakespearean title character is also known as the Prince of Denmark? Grant.
Hamlet.
It is Hamlet, yes. Very well done. Would you like to play or pass?
I'd like to play, please, Ben.
OK, where are you going to go?
I'll go for drop zone 4.
Light up drop zone 4, please. Kenny's worked very hard on drop zone 4. Oh, hold on a sec. An ambient drop there. Let's just keep an eye on the counters. Nothing fell into the win zone, but you can reselect if you'd like to.
No, I'm happy with drop zone 4.
You're happy to stay with drop zone 4? OK, let's load up drop zone 4 again, please. OK then, Grant, in we go.
Oh.
Between them,
It's
flat,
It's
yep.
flat, which is good.
Let's try and shove that silver counter. There you go.
OK.
2 or 3 there. And 4 across the tipping point, Grant. Well done. £200 for those 4. Let's take the £200 from the machine and put it into your bank, Grant. So you edge up to £300 with 1 counter left to play.
OK.
Next question. In 2007, which technology company launched the iPhone? Kenny?
Apple.
Yep, that's right. So, one last counter, Kenny. Do you want to play or pass?
I think I'm going to pass.
Who are you going to pass to?
I think I'm going to pass to Carmel.
Carmel, your chance to play now. Where do you want to go?
I think I might try drop zone 2.
OK, let's load up drop zone 2, please. Tempting looking double right there, Carmel,
Exactly,
isn't it?
yeah.
So this is your first of your 3 counters. Edged away from the double. Is that going to be flat?
Oh.
Yep, it is, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's flat.
What are you thinking, Carmel?
Not sure if there's enough to push over the top shelf.
No, not quite.
No.
Edged a
well.
fair few of them over, but none of them quite far enough. So, Carmel, nothing for that drop. Next question for everybody. What is the common 3-word name for the pain-relieving mixture of oxygen and nitrous oxide? Kenny?
Gas. Oh, you said 3 words, didn't you? Not 3 letter.
Yeah, Kenny, you're right. I asked for the 3-word name, not 3-letter. So it's oxygen and nitrous oxide given to women in labour. It's gas and air. So we have to steal that counter from you. That goes into the penalty pot. You'll all be playing for that at the end of the round. That was also your last counter, Kenny. For the time being, you're out of the round.
OK.
So Grant, Carmel and Jan, just you 3 left in. Next question. Crème anglaise, which translates as English cream, is a French name for which, Jan?
Custard.
Which sweet dessert sauce? It is custard. Well done, Jan. Would you like to play or pass?
I think I'm going to play.
OK.
Sorry, Carmel.
all right.
Drop zone 2.
Light up drop zone 2, please. That side again. Is that going to be enough to shove them over?
Push, 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 push.
Yeah, there's a nice shove. Is the double going to go? Yes! Well done, Jan. That's a lovely drop. 6 counters across the tipping point, which is £300. Of course, one of those counters is the double counter, so we had another £300. So you finish up with £600 with 1 drop. Let's take that from the machine and put it into your bank. So that's put you out in the lead. Jan, you now have £750. Well done. 1 counter left to play.
Excellent.
So, Grant, Carmel and Jan, next question for you. In Spanish dress, what is a bolero? Jan.
It's like a waistcoat.
Can't accept waistcoat. It's kind of like a short jacket or a jacket, not a waistcoat.
Okay.
So, Jan, I'm afraid we have to take a counter from you. That goes into the penalty pot. There's now 2 there you'll all be playing for. You've got £750, Jan, which is a good score. For the time being, you've used all 3 of your counters, though, so you're out of the round. Grant and Carmel, just the 2 of you left in. This question is for you. The Batman stories are set predominantly in which fictional city? Carmel.
Gotham City.
Yes, no problems there. Do you want to play or pass?
I'd like to play, please.
Where are you going to go?
I think I'm going to stick with drop zone 2. Just
OK.
as a nice overhang.
There is, you're right. Light up drop zone 2, please. That might not be the right side. What are you going to get here? Go on. Oh, Carmel, no.
Doesn't like me today.
Not playing yet. I'm afraid that's another counter and a nothing out, so you're down to your last counter. Next question for Grant and Carmel. The 3 battles of Ypres took place during which 20th, Grant?
World War I.
Which 20th century conflict? Yes, it was World War I. Would you like to play or pass, Grant?
I'll play.
OK.
4's been good, and there's quite a few overhanging. So, yeah, we'll stick with drop zone 4.
All right, let's load up drop zone 4, please. Oh, nice clean drop there, Grant. Is he going to get the double over? Oh, there's 1.
Yes.
Any more to add to your £300? Yes.
Oh, lovely.
4 more counters with your last drop. Very nice. £200. Let's take it from the machine and put it into your bank. So you finish up with £500. For the time being, Grant, you've used all 3 of your counters, so you're out of the round. So, Carmel, just you left in, because it is just you. You don't need to use the buzzer. You do need to give me the correct answer to this question to put that counter into the machine. If you don't know the answer, it's worth trying to have a guess as well, because you can get timed out. Ready?
Yep.
Here we go then, Carmel. What name is given to a female lion?
Lioness.
Yes, no problem. Right, where are you going to put it?
I think I'm going to stick with 2, even though it hasn't been good for me so far.
Load up drop zone 2, please. Down we go. Now then, anything, something over that top shelf.
Please.
There's one. Anything's going to pile the pressure onto Kenny here.
Oh, no.
Carmel, I'm afraid another counter in and still nothing out. So, everything is very tight at the bottom. Jan is in the lead with £750, ahead of Grant with £500. Carmel and Kenny both have nothing in the bank, but it's not over yet. There are 2 counters in the penalty pot, both up for grabs right now. I'm going to ask you all one more question. If you buzz in and give me the right answer, you will put both these counters into the machine. If you buzz in and give me the wrong answer, you will be frozen out. Carmel, Kenny, you need to try and get this to give yourself a chance of going through to the next round. Good luck, everybody. Here comes your penalty pot question. What word can refer to a cooked chicken leg or a stick used to... Jan.
Drumstick.
Stick used to play a percussion instrument. It is a drumstick, Jan. You beat everyone to it very fast. Well done. So, Jan, you get to put both these in. Where would you like to start?
Drop zone 2, please.
Load up drop zone 2 for us, please. Oh, Carmel's hard work. Can you take advantage of it? Bouncy draw.
Ooh, go flat.
Yeah, where's it a bit far? Oh, it's riding.
No.
It's riding. Nothing to add with this one?
Oh.
Nope. So, one more penalty pot counter, Jan.
Drop zone 2 again, please.
Fire up drop zone 2, please. That's better.
That's flat.
Nice and flat. Grant likes it. There you go. Oh, they're on the edge as well.
Wrong side.
What about the tipping point, though?
Oh.
So, Jan, 2 across the tipping point. 2 counters there. That's £100. Let's take that from the machine and put it into your bank. And it means, as things stand, Jan has £850, Grant has £500. Both Carmel and Kenny have yet to get anything in the bank. So, only one of you can go through. It's sudden death, Carmel, Kenny. I'm going to ask you one last question. If you buzz in and give me the right answer, you'll go through. If you buzz in and give me the wrong answer, your opponent will go through. Best of luck to both of you. Here comes your sudden death question. What part of the human anatomy can be used to describe the centre of a storm? Carmel.
Eye.
It is the eye of a storm, Carmel. Very well done. Kenny, I'm afraid that means you're going to be going home. So we reach the end of the round. Jan is our leader with £850. Grant has £500. Carmel slides through on sudden death, which means Kenny, with nothing in the bank, I'm afraid we have found your tipping point. Thank you for playing.
Thank you.
In this round, they'll each have 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. As before, any counters that come out are worth £50, with the exception, of course, of those bonus double counters. There's one left in the machine. The player with the lowest score at the end of the round will leave the game with absolutely nothing. Jan, you are our leader, so it's your choice. Would you like to take on the machine first, or would you like to ask one of the others to go instead?
Well, I think that drop zone 2 is calling my name, so I'd like to go first, please.
OK. So, Jan, you can have 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. Every time you get one right, I'll give you another counter to put in the machine. If you don't know the answer, just say pass and we'll move on.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Jan, your time starts now. Worn by police officers and cyclists, which part of the body does a helmet protect?
Your head.
Correct. In netball, which playing position is represented by the letters GS?
Shooter.
Goal shooter. In October 2013, which former television presenter was appointed the Minister of State for Employment?
No idea.
Esther McVeigh. Published in 1905, who wrote The Tale of Mrs. Tiggywinkle?
Beatrice Potter.
Correct. The character Norman Bates first appeared in which 1960 Hitchcock horror film? That one. What is it?
Yes.
Psycho.
Psycho.
Yes.
Oh, no.
In your netball question, you said shooter, which I can't accept because I wanted both the letters GS, so it's goal shooter. Jan, you got 2 right.
Oh, OK.
2 chances. You've got a good lead, and like you say, drop zone 2 looks pretty tasty. Is that where you're going to go?
Yes, please.
Fire up drop zone 2, please. Some action on that top shelf, Jan, and I think you could get some counters here. There.
Come on.
What do you think, Jan?
Oh, no, it's going to fall. No.
Clinging on again.
Oh, no. Oh.
Surfed a few in. You got 2 across the tipping point.
Oh, wow.
That's £100 for those 2. One of those, of course, is a mystery counter as well. Jan, you've won yourself a luxury spa day, courtesy of spabreaks.com.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you.
There you go. You've also got 1 more counter to put into the machine.
I think I'm going to have to go to 2 again, please.
Fire up drop zone 2, please. A bit more sketchy on that top shelf, isn't it?
Oh, don't
Where's
ride.
that going?
Don't ride.
It's flat.
Oh,
OK.
good. Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, no. There you go.
Oh.
I thought you were going to stay. I need to add. Yes! Jan, that's another 7 across the tipping point, so another £350. It means, with just the 2 counters, you've got yourself £450. Well done. Let's take it from the machine.
Thank you very much.
Put it into your bank, and you finish up with £1,300. Well done. So, Grant, you're in second place. Your choice now. You can take on the machine, or you can ask Carmel to go instead.
No, I'll take on the machine.
OK, you ready?
Yes.
30 seconds for Grant. Your time starts now. What colour goes before the name Floyd to give the name of a Correct. Which London bridge can raise and lower its road
Tower.
surface? Correct. Which fashion brand made the official trench coats for the British Army during World War I?
Pass.
Burberry. You've Got to Pick a Pocket or Two is a song from which popular musical?
Oliver.
Correct. Psoriasis is a chronic disease that affects which organ of the human body?
I.
It's the skin. In the metric system, the prefix mega denotes a value of what number?
Million.
Correct. The Skylab and Apollo space programs were carried out by which American space agency?
Kennedy.
NASA. NASA.
Sure.
So, Grant, you've got 4 correct answers. That's 4 counters put into the machine. Where are you going to start?
Drop zone 2 seems to have more hanging over. And I've got 4. So I think I'll change tactic and go for 2 this time.
OK, let's let drop zone 2, please. 16 counters, Georgie, level with Jan. Big gappy over there,
Big
isn't
gap
it?
there, isn't there? Big gap.
No. OK, so you filled the shelf. Still got 3 to go. Drop zone 2 again.
Yes, please.
Fire up. There you go. Where you put the last
Nice
one?
and flat. Oh, 2 there.
This could be good.
Oh, lovely.
Grant, 6 across the tipping point for that drop. That's £300. Well done. You've got 2 more counters to put into the machine.
OK, I'm going to go back to my old faithful drop zone 4.
Let's start it up, please. Middle. Not sure you get at the double, but this could be good. There's 1.
1, straight on.
Thinking about it. Gonna stay there, I think. So you've got 1 more counter here, Grant.
And we'll stick with drop zone 4, please. Ben.
Fire up, drop zone 4. There you go, that's coming for them if you can get something over, but can you?
Please, come on.
Oh, Grant. They are staying there, I'm afraid. No more to add. You had managed to get yourself £300 though, so let's take that £300 and put it into your bank. That means you finish up with £800. Well done. So, Carmel, your turn now. 30 seconds to try and answer as many questions as you can. Every time you get a question right, I'll give you another counter to put in the machine. If you don't know, just say pass and we'll move on.
OK.
You ready?
Yep.
Your time starts now. Traditionally, scarecrows are made to scare what type of animal away from crops?
Birds.
Correct. An Extra Slice is the spin-off programme of which TV baking competition?
Great British Bake Off.
Correct. From which European country did Algeria gain its independence in 1962?
France.
Correct. What was the first name of the famous stage magician Houdini?
Pass.
Harry. Meaning to convey information. Memo is an abbreviation of which word?
Memorandum.
Correct. Amethyst is the traditional birthstone for which month of the year?
February.
Correct. Cobra, triangle and tree are common positions adopted in which activity? Did you know it?
No idea.
Yoga positions.
Ah.
Carmel, 5 correct answers.
Great.
Right then, 5 counters put into the machine. Where are you going to go?
Okay, I think I'm going to continue Grant's work in drop zone 4.
Let's load up drop zone 4, please. The double's in there. There's a lot on the top shelf. Quick, clean drop, really rapid.
Right side, hopefully.
Oh my
Would shove this.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well done, Carmel. Nice drop.
I didn't expect that.
That's 13 counters across the tipping
Wow.
point. With your first drop, £650. It's drawn you within £150 of Grant. You've still got 4 more to put in the machine.
Okay.
Where are you going to go now?
I might stick in drop zone 4, I think.
OK, let's load up drop zone 4, please. Right there. Is that black one going to go over? Here we go. Now then, 3 counters draws you level with Grant. That's another 2 across the tipping point, another £100. You've edged even closer. There's now just 1 counter, £50 between you and Grant. You've got 3 more to put in.
I think I'll stick with drop zone 4.
OK, let's load up drop zone 4, please. It's gone to the other side. What do you think?
It might just fill up the shelf, I think.
Let's get flat first.
Oh.
Oh, no, it's riding. Just a fraction, but that'll be enough.
Oh, that's a
to
shame.
push it over the top, so nothing for that one. 2 counters to go. You still need at least 1 more out.
I'll stick with drop zone 4.
Fire up, please. Steady on.
Keep still.
It is, get down. Now then. 1 draws you level. Oh, that's the double as well. So it comes down to this, the double counter hanging across the tipping point, Carmel. You've got 1 more counter to put in. 1 more counter out draws you level with Grant. 2 out, Grant's going home and you're going through.
I think it's got to be drop zone 4 again.
Light up drop zone 4, please. Anything on that right-hand side?
Oh,
Is it going to be enough? What do you think, Grant?
Oh,
Be flat, be flat.
It is
Oh,
flat.
it's...
It could be what you're after here, Carmel.
Hope so.
That double ounce is 2, remember? There you go, well done. That's going to be enough. Carmel, that's another 4 across the tipping point. That's another £200. But of course, one of them is the double counter, so we can add in another £200. So after your 5 counters, you've got yourself £1,150. Very well done. Let's
Well
take it from
done.
the machine and put it into your bank. And that changes everything at the end of the round. Jan is in the lead with £1,300. Carmel joins her with £1,150. Grant, I'm afraid you gave it a great shot, but with £800, we have found your tipping point. Thank you for playing.
Thank you.
Very well done, girls. You've seen off the boys in fine style as well, Carmel. What a comeback. And there is now just £150 between the 2 of you. It's time to find out which of them will be taking on the machine for our £10,000 jackpot. In this round, you're each going to be asked 3 questions alternately. On your question, you can choose to answer, or you can pass it to your opponent. If you give me a correct answer, you put your counter into the machine. If you give me a wrong answer, your opponent puts the counter into the machine. Whoever has the most money at the end of this round will be today's winner, and we'll be playing for £10,000. Jan, you have a lead of £150 over Carmel, so it's your choice. Would you like to play first, or would you like Carmel to go instead?
I think I'm going to play first.
OK, first question for you then, Jan. Here we go. What does a suggestologist collect from pubs? You can pass it if you're not sure, Jan.
I think Carmel might know this one, so I'm going to say that I think it's beer mats.
Beer mats. Carmel.
I would have guessed either beer mats or glasses.
Beer mats or glasses. Let's find out. Is the answer beer mats? It is. Well done, Jan.
Oh, good.
Where are you going to go?
Drop zone 2 has been very good to me so far, so I'm going to stick with drop zone 2.
OK, let's light up drop zone 2. drop. There you go, you got it down. You need something over that top shelf.
Yeah.
It's looking a bit sketchy, isn't it?
No,
Jan.
No.
Set it up.
Ah.
Oh, look at them.
No. Drop.
It's gonna go. There you go, that's it. Yes, it did go. And, oh, well done. 3 across the tipping point for those 3 counters, £150. Let's take that from the machine and put it into your bank. £1,450 to Carmel's £1,150. Carmel, we come to you for your first question. Which popular British-owned clothing retailer operates under the name Pennies in Ireland?
I don't know, so I think I'm going to pass.
Jan, there's a great opportunity to steal this counter now if you can work it out.
I think I might know, but I'm not sure. But I think it might be Marks and Spencer's.
Marks and Spencer's. Let's find out. Is the answer Marks and Spencer's? It's Primark.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Every day's a school day. So well done, Carmel. Good pass, that one. You get to put the counter into the machine. Now then, where are you going to get some money?
I think I might try drop zone 1.
OK, let's load up drop zone 1, please. Only the second counter in. We need 6 to draw level with Jan. There you go. Maybe get some between 1 and 2. Yeah. Now then, are we going to set them up? We're going to get something over. Come on now.
Oh, not quite.
No joy. Jan, can you take advantage? Time for your second question. The only 2 US states whose names begin with the letter T are Texas and which other?
I'm going to guess Tennessee.
Let's find out. Is it Texas and Tennessee? Yes, it is. Well done, Jan. Now then, she set them up nicely. Are you going to get hold of them? Where are you going to go?
Drop zone 1, please.
Fire up drop zone 1, please.
Oh, wrong side.
Settle down, nice. There's a few there. Oh, this could work nicely. Yes, well done, Jan. That's another 5 across the tipping point. Another £250 is going very well. Let's take that from the machine and put it into your bank. That takes you up to £1,700. You've also got yourself another mystery prize. This time, it's a hands-on family falconry encounter, courtesy of Cheshire Falconry.
Oh, wow.
Yes!
My grandchildren will love that.
They will. Carmel, we come to you for your second question. Which British fighter became the first woman to win Olympic and Commonwealth boxing gold medals? You can pass this if you're not sure.
I think I do know this one,
Okay.
so I'd like to play.
Yep.
And I think it was Nicola Adams.
Let's find out if you did the right thing, Carmel. Is the answer Nicola Adams? Yes. Right, so you get to put a counter into the machine.
I think I'll go with drop zone 1 again, please.
Light up
Ben.
drop zone 1, please.
Oh, wrong side.
Might be. Yes, we can nudge the silver one out.
It's flat.
Where's it gonna go? You got one. That's £50. Let's take it from the machine and put it into your bank. So you're up to £1,200. Jan, £1,700. We come to you for your third question. In 1860, which celebrated nurse opened a school at St Thomas's Hospital to formalise nursing education?
I only know 2 famous nurses. So I would have to say Florence Nightingale,
Who was the other one, Jan?
Mary Seacole.
But you've gone with Florence Nightingale. Let's find out. Is the answer Florence Nightingale? Yes, it is. Well done, Jan. So another counter put into the machine. Where are you going to go?
I think it has to be drop zone 1, please.
Light up drop zone 1, please. That's the right side, isn't it?
Yeah,
But
I
is it
don't
going to
know
split
if
them?
it's gonna.
Oh, goodness me, Jan. Some more to add. Jan, that's 3 across the tipping point for that drop. Another £150. You're going very well. Let's take that from the machine and put it into your bank. So you edge up to £1,850. Carmel, we come to you for your third and final question. Which motorcycle company manufactures the Goldwing motorbike?
I'm going to guess, only because I think you probably know it, Harley Davidson.
Jan, what would you have said?
I would have said the same.
You would have said the same thing. Have you done the right thing, Carmel? If you have, you've got one last chance. If you're wrong, Jan's playing for £10,000. Is the answer Harley Davidson? It's Honda. Honda make the Goldwing. Carmel, hard luck. That means you're going to be going home. Jan, you get to put another counter into the machine. Where are you going to put it?
Drop zone 1, please.
Let's stick with what's worked. Light up drop zone 1, please. Could be all right. We get it flat. It's going to ride. Yeah. Might get a nudge on that silver one, maybe at the front. Go on, go on. Oh. It tried for you, but obviously given you enough in this round already, Jan. The damage had certainly been done. So at the end of the round, Jan is today's winner with £1,850. Carmel, hard luck, I'm afraid, with £1,200. We have found your tipping point. Thank you for playing.
Thank you for having me.
Jan is our winner today. You've managed to get yourself £1,850.
I know.
It's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
You've done a
yes.
great job so far, Jan. £1,850 is all right, but £10,000, that'd be pretty special, wouldn't it? What would you like to do with the money if you were to win?
Some of it I'd like to use to do a wing walk.
Oh, really?
I've always wanted to do a wing walk.
Why?
I think it would be exciting.
Being strapped on top of a plane and flown upside down and all that sort of stuff?
It'd be the ultimate ride.
It would. Yes, you're absolutely right. It would. Well, look, fingers crossed, Jan, we managed to get you that £10,000. It's time to find out whether Jan's going to be walking home with our jackpot today. In a few moments, I'm going to ask you to put our jackpot counter into the machine. If you want to go home with £10,000, all you have to do is get it out again. Here's how you're going to do it. I'm going to show you 6 question categories. For each category, you can choose to play 1, 2, or 3 counters into the machine. The more counters you play for, the harder the question will be. But of course, the more counters you win, the easier it should be to get the jackpot counter out. If you don't get hold of the jackpot counter, you still get £50 for every counter that drops for you during the same game. But we really want you to go home with all £10,000.
Yes.
So first thing we need to do, have a good look at the machine and decide where to put the jackpot counter. What are your thoughts, Jan?
I'm thinking drop zone 1.
Yeah?
Yes, I think so.
Worked out very nicely in the last round, didn't it?
It has, yes.
Let's light up drop zone 1, please. When you're ready, let's release this jackpot counter. OK. Oof. Could have done with that going down then. Let's get it flat. Yes, it did. Just fell away, which is good. And there's a nice clump in front of it as well, isn't there?
Yes.
Here we go. We're going to shift them.
Push, push, push. Yes.
So that's 3 across the tipping point, so £150 to get us started. We're already up to £2,000. Your jackpot counter nice and flat, slap bang in the middle of drop zone 1. Let's have a look at your categories. Quotes: sport, geography, politics, astronomy, and 70s music.
Oh.
You can take them in any order you like. So when you're ready, if you'd like to give me your first one, and for how many counters?
I really don't like any of those.
None of them?
No. I really don't know much about sport, so 3.
OK. If you don't know anything, you might as well go for it. We'll have a sport question for 3 counters, please. At the 2012 London Olympics, how many gold medals did American swimmer Michael Phelps win? 1, 4, or 10? You remember the Olympics, right?
I do, and I'm pretty certain it was a lot. I'm going to say 10.
Should we light it up?
Yes, please.
We're going to take 10, please. You remember Michael Phelps winning a lot. 10 is a lot. Let's find out. Is the answer 10? It's 4. It was 4.
Never mind.
So we leave that category. We didn't expect to get anything from there, so let's go back to where we were. Quotes, geography, politics, astronomy, and 70s music.
I don't know anything about astronomy, so I'm going to say 2.
Astronomy for 2. We'll have an astronomy question for 2 counters, please. On the 5th of July, 1997, the rover Sojourner became the first robot to explore the surface of which planet? Mars, Venus, or Mercury? Do you remember what you were doing in 1997?
No.
Excellent.
I don't remember what I was doing yesterday, most days. I'm going to guess again. I'm going to say Mars.
Should we light it up?
Yes, please.
We're going to take Mars, please. Now, this is for 2 counters. Is the answer Mars? Yes, it is.
Thank goodness.
Well done.
Thank you.
OK. 2 counters, get us started.
Drop zone 1, please.
Light it up, please. A nice accurate drop would be very timely.
Oh, not quite.
Don't think so. Move around it. OK, nothing for
Okay.
that one. One more.
Yes, please. Drop zone 1 again.
Light it up. Thank you. In we go. Go on, go on, go on. Is that it? Is that the one?
Maybe.
Go on, go on, go on. Nudge over. Go on.
Just a little bit.
Oh.
No. Oh. Oh.
Lovely.
OK. I'll
OK.
take that.
Let's just keep an eye on it. Some more coming
some
as
more.
well. There's 4 in that draw.
Oh.
And they're just going to hang on.
Yeah.
So 4 across the tipping point, which is £200. So up to £2,200. The money's going up nicely and we've still got a long way to go.
OK.
Back to the categories.
Geography for 2.
All right, we're going to go geography this time for 2 counters, please. Which river flows through the Grand Canyon in the USA? Hudson, Rio Grande, Colorado.
I know the Rio Grande, that is something to do with desert, I think.
OK.
I think it... Rio Grande?
Should we light it up?
Go on.
We're going to take Rio Grande, please. So, which river flows through the Grand Canyon in the USA? You've gone for Rio Grande? Oh, it's the Colorado.
No!
Oh, Jan.
Oh, no.
It's been going very well up till now.
I know this is a disaster.
We've come off the rails, as it were.
We have.
Let's get back on. Let's have a look at the categories.
OK. I know nothing about politics, so we might as well go for 3.
All right, let's have a politics question for 3 counters, please. Which British politician served as the leader of the Liberal Party from 1976 until 1988? David Steele, Charles Kennedy, or Dennis Healey? What do you think you were doing back then? Think back to back then, who you were voting for, how the voting went, who was in power.
I was 26. I was more interested in other things, I think. David Steele.
David Steele?
Or is it Dennis Healey? David Steele.
Should we light it up?
Go on then.
We're going to take David Steele, please. So we really don't know. You were having a fabulous time doing anything but paying attention to politics.
Yeah.
But have you managed to find the right answer? Is the answer David Steele? Yes!
Oh, my God! Oh, God!
Dennis Healey was the Labour politician, of course. Charles Kennedy was the leader of the Dems from 99 till 2006.
That's hysterical.
OK, so either way, 3 counters.
Drop zone 1, please.
Light up drop zone 1. Come on now, machine. There, stop. Yes, that's on the money. Right, let's get you forward.
Push, 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 push.
Take that as well. Any here?
OK.
So 2 across the tipping point, £100 for those 2. So up to £2,300. Got the jackpot counter to the edge of that shelf. Let's get it over now, Jan.
OK, drop zone 1, please.
Fire up, please. Go on there. Yes.
Whoa.
Come on now, Jan.
Push, 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 push.
Straight over. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
That's better. That is much better. Another 4 across the tipping point. So that's another £200. So up to £2,500. You've got 1 more to go as well, Jan.
Drop zone 1, please.
Light it up, please. So we might need to fill that hole. Get that black counter to the edge on the top.
Oh.
OK, OK. Any more here to add?
Yep.
Yep, another 2, which is another £100, £2,600.
OK.
Let's go back to the categories. Quotes and 70s music.
Let's try 70s music.
OK.
For 3, please.
We'll have a 70s music question for 3 counters, please. Nile Rodgers, who appeared on the UK #1 single Get Lucky, is one of the founder members of which 1970s band? Bee Gees, Chic, or Kool and the Gang?
For some reason, I don't think it's Chic, and I know it's not the Bee Gees, so and it is a guess.
Okay.
But I'm going to say Kool and the Gang.
Should we light up Kool and the Gang?
Yes, please.
We're going to take Kool and the Gang, please. So Nile Rodgers, was he one of the founder members of Kool and the Gang? Oh, it was Chic. It was Chic. Ugh.
Rubbish.
Not ideal.
No,
1 category left. Quotes.
Yeah.
How many do you think we're going to need?
I have to do 3.
Yep. Let's have a quotes question for 3 counters, please. According to a quote by American writer Alan Saunders, life is what happens to you while you're busy making what? Choices, other plans, or dinner?
For some reason, I'm thinking choices, because that makes sense, that while you're procrastinating and thinking about doing things, life is
Happening.
continuing and happening. So I'm going to guess, and it is a guess. It could be other plans. Oh, I've got to say choices.
Should we light up choices?
Yeah.
Let's take choices, please.
I think it's other plans. Never
Gone
mind.
with choices.
Yeah,
you were
I
torn.
know.
Life is what happens to you while you're busy making. Is the answer choices? Oh, it's other plans. Jan!
I knew it, really. I didn't know it.
Jan!
Oh, fiddle-dee-dee.
Indeed. So look, we're out of categories, which means
Yeah.
we're out of questions.
Yep.
But it's not over yet. I'm going to offer you one last chance to leave today with £10,000. As things stand, you've got that £2,600. You walk away with that money right now, or you can trade it for 3 final counters to put into the machine in the hope of winning our jackpot. If you decide to take the trade, nothing else in the machine has any value. You leave with £10,000, or you leave with nothing at all.
Yeah.
Do you think 3 counters would be enough?
I think if that gap in the top was filled in, I think I would
Would you?
take a trade. So I'm going to take the money.
OK, I'll ask you one last time. Would you like to take the trade, or would you like to take the money?
I'm going to take the money, thank you, Ben.
Congratulations, Dan. Really, really brilliantly well done. £2,600. Have you enjoyed yourself?
Fantastic. Absolutely brilliant.
So, Jan, you decided to take the money. The big question that everyone's asking at home, though, and I'm sure you are, would 3 counters have been enough to win you £10,000? Drop 1. Not even close to the jackpot counter. Drop 2. The jackpot counter is staying where it is. This was the 3rd final drop. Bit closer,
Yeah, more like it, but
but still not enough, I don't think, is it?
too little, too late, I think.
Just gonna slide along it. Nowhere near it, Jan. You made absolutely the right decision. Do you feel relieved?
I do feel relieved, yes.
So Jan leaves with £2,600. She's got her luxury spa day, she's got a family falconry encounter, and if she'd taken the trade, she would have lost all that money. Join us next time when the fate of 4 more players will hang in the balance on Tipping Point. Goodbye.